I want to just be one of the most solid US competitors out there this year. I've been dreaming about going to the Olympics since I was like 8 years old. Then I watched Evan Lysacek win gold. So ever since then, like this is a prime reason why I skate. I love to skate. My parents skated, but I want to wear the red, white, and blue at the Olympic Games. So allegedly they said that they did not push me into it and did not pressure me into it. But my parents, they immigrated from Soviet Union around 1995. They started coaching here because that's really all they knew. They built their life. And in order to spend time with them, I had to be at the rink. So they coached 12 hours a day easily. And before school, after school, my choices were either to be at the rink or be with the babysitter at home. The babysitter at home was a former Soviet school teacher. So instead of learning math and Russian, I would rather be a rink rat and go figure out how to skate.
Yeah, I can't, geez, that sounds horrible. I can't hang out with a former Soviet teacher.
Yeah.
Skating. I think anyone would make that choice.
Absolutely. My mom's from Ukraine, my grandparents are still in Ukraine, my aunt and uncle, they're still in Ukraine, they're in Odessa. They're hanging in. They're out there hanging in, standing their ground. I did a show, I believe it was last year, where it was to bring awareness, to bring money, to fund, to just help the Ukrainian people deal with these trying times.
Like get this war over.
Yeah, the sooner the better, honestly. There's air raids all the time, and like there's the sirens and everything. Like water will cut out, and no electricity. But my grandparents are tough. They're tough people, so they love it. They're still finding joy in life. I talk with them on the phone. Yeah, they're great. I mean, if I put myself in their shoes, figure skating and competing doesn't really compare. It's really a walk in the park, honestly. You know, my grandpa was and still is my biggest supporter. Like, undeniably more than anyone else, even more than my mom. And my mom is one of my biggest supporters, but grandpa, ever since I was like 8, 9 years old, we were going to junior nationals. He was there. He was finding a way to travel in his age, and he just wanted to support. He was an athlete himself. He played soccer, and the connection I have with them is just so great, so awesome. Words can't really explain it. I feel so loved by them, and I know that it would just bring so much joy to them if I were able to do that. It wouldn't matter if there's whatever's going on in Ukraine. If they saw me on that team, they would be so ecstatic. I can't even imagine the look on their faces. There's a time for analytics and like technical work with video, and yesterday it was like a fun environment. You know, I think it's once or twice a year we all get to skate on the same ice, and it's so packed, and you know, we have the whole like national team out there. Everybody's such a talented and hardworking athlete that, you know, I just get like charged by it and energized. So I want to do like one of my hard jumps and record a video and post it, and you know, just get excited. So I moved away from Florida when I was 16, and I moved to Colorado Springs to train with Christy Krall. And I trained with her for about 3-4 years, and then moved to California to train with Rafael Arutyunian, who's Nathan Chen's coach.
There's a few hot spots around the country when you talk about skating. We're in one right now.
Yep.
California's another one. The Broadmoor Skating Club's kind of maybe not as big as many, but it's also a reputable place with some amazing talent.
Yeah, it's been around a long time. I went there for the training environment. When I was there, it was super competitive. We had like some great guys that were skating there. I was so fortunate to watch like Vincent and Mariah as they were training for Pyeongchang. Before I moved there, I was coming back and forth, so that was great to see. And Max Aaron was a big mentor when I was there. So just being around like all of these skaters and like a really solid training environment, I think it really shaped me into being a good athlete. However, moving from there, I kind of took all of those lessons that I learned from those athletes, from those coaches, and you know, In California, I watched Nathan and Mariah as they trained for the Olympics, learned from them just by watching them. I was kind of sidelined by injury when I first moved there, so all I could do was sit and watch for the most part. So with this wealth of knowledge of all of those people that I saw train, I now apply it to my own training. I want to go to the Olympics. I want to make my claim for the team event. I want to just be one of the most solid US competitors out there this year. I'm going to train hard for it. I want to do my part in earning a medal for Team USA, and really I want to win for Team USA.